The controversy boiling over the summer after the Attorney General said there was no Epstein client list. Good evening. I'm Jessica Ralston.
And I'm Mike McCarthy. This is a case that has connections right here to Central Ohio. And today's news conference with those survivors cast a new spotlight on Les Wexner. We have team coverage tonight. Ronnie Dunnigan looking at those new developments involving Wexner. We're going to start here with Matt Galka in Washington, where the call for answers is growing louder.
Survivors of accused underage sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein pleaded with Congress to act, asking for full transparency and a full Epstein file release from the Justice Department.
If this Congress is serious about justice, then let this moment also affirm your commitment to provide victims with the legal aid they need to confront abusers.
A bipartisan group of House members has been pushing for the file release, led by Republican Thomas Massie and Democrat Ro Khanna. The two are trying to force a floor vote from House members on a bill requiring the DOJ to release all Epstein-related files. They'll need 218 signatures.
I hope my colleagues are watching this press conference. I want them to think, what if this was your sister? What if this was your daughter? When these survivors speak.
The House Oversight Committee released thousands of documents Tuesday night, including the missing minute video from outside of Epstein's prison cell on the night of his suicide. It led to conspiracy theories that he didn't actually kill himself, but the new clip provided no evidence of a plot or cover-up. Massie estimated 97% of the documents had already been publicly available, and they're not protecting the victims, but potentially the abusers and associates, according to Massie.
Well, the 3% that weren't public, that's 3% more than Joe Biden released when he was president. Look, President Trump is complying with our subpoena.
The president deflected questions about the news conference.
It's really a Democrat hoax because they're trying to get people to talk about something that's totally irrelevant to the success that we've had.
Meanwhile, victims say they'll be compiling their own documents.
Us Epstein survivors have been discussing creating our own list. We know the names. Many of us were abused by them.
It's a list that Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene says she'll read on the House floor if it comes to that. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Galka.
The connection between Jeffrey Epstein and L Brands founder Les Wexner has been known for decades.
And Wexner's name was specifically called out by one of Epstein's accusers today in Washington. Ronnie Dunnigan is here with what she had to say and what she would like to see happen.
Jessica and Mike, the friendship between Les Wexner and Jeffrey Epstein started in the 1980s after Epstein started a wealth management company. For a time, the two were also neighbors in New Albany. During today's news conference, Epstein accuser Annie Farmer spoke with reporters. She recalled being just 16 when she was flown to Epstein's ranch in New Mexico, where she said she and her sister were assaulted. Farmer went on to say that many people knew about the abuse committed by Epstein and others. She also says a lot of people funded Epstein's lifestyle and looked the other way.
There are names that are very well known, like that of Les Wexner, who everyone knows supplied an enormous amount of Epstein's financial wealth and allowed this operation to happen. So it's, I think, confusing to many of us why there have not been more ramifications for him, and he's been seen as a victim when clearly I believe there's more to it.
Just last week, taped interviews with Ghislaine Maxwell, the former associate of Jeffrey Epstein, helped to shed light on his connections to Central Ohio. Maxwell testified that Epstein set up trust funds for all of Wexner's children and restructured his businesses. She also stated that Epstein ran New Albany, which included the golf and the country club.
No detail was too small, so he would do the contracts with the staff, I think. And I saw that myself. And he also organized all the trusts for all the children. And these were complex financial structures that would contain stocks of the various businesses. He restructured, when I was there, Wexner's business in its entirety, as I recollect. And then not only that, but there were business interests.
When Epstein was arrested in 2019, a spokesperson for Wexner said that he severed ties with Epstein more than a decade earlier. Wexner also told the board of L Brands at the time that he was not aware of any criminal activities and he regretted his relationship with Epstein.
People that have secret lives have secret lives. And because they're secret and they're so good at hiding those secrets, being taken advantage of by someone who was so sick, so cunning, so depraved, is something that I'm embarrassed that I was even close to.
The ranking member of the Senate Finance Committee is expanding his investigation into the Epstein scandal and is asking for the financial records. He says that he is looking into transactions between Epstein and dozens of people, including Les Wexner, his wife, and other members of the Wexner family and the Wexner Foundation. We have requested a comment from Wexner through the Wexner Foundation. So far, we have not heard back. Of course, we will keep you posted. Reporting live in studio tonight, Rodney Dunnigan, ABC 6 News.
Thank you for watching the ABC 6 News YouTube channel, bringing you breaking news, stories, sports, and original content throughout Central Ohio. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as well so you don't miss out. ABC 6 News is on your side.